No, you want a s'more.
I haven't had anything yet, so how can I have some more of nothing?
Shut up! You're killing me, Smalls.
Oh my God, that is of course one of the most iconic lines from actor Patrick Renna, who played Ham in the classic baseball movie The Sandlot. Now, 3 decades later, Renna is returning to the game with his new kids book. It's called A Little Slugger's Guide to the Unwritten Rules of Baseball and Life, and teaches kids lessons like treat your teammates with respect and keep swinging to help them both on and off the field. Patrick Renna joins us now. Good morning, good to see you.
Good morning, thank you.
First of all, I want to know your skincare routine. You haven't changed a bit, dude.
Well, I work with that dermatologist.
Seriously, not aged one bit.
Thank you.
Same beautiful face.
So you dedicate, we were just talking about kids and putting them to sleep. You dedicate this book to kids, hoping that it will make bedtime not go the extra inning.
Yes.
So break down what goes on in your house.
I don't know if it's possible that it won't go extra innings, but we have 2 boys, and they just, if they get going, and they don't stop. So, books definitely help shut it down a little bit.
Yeah.
And this book is great. It has so many lessons, and then each lesson, you go into detail.
Yeah.
Like, this is going to be a long bedtime routine.
Yeah. It's a page a night.
It's a page a night.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a 1 week.
Okay.
Maybe 2.
Night.
Oh, I
rules a
like
night.
that theory.
Okay.
Why did you want to do this? Why did you want to get into the world of writing children's stories?
I mean, my oldest is playing baseball now, and it's funny, Alex Rodriguez gave this great advice that I saw, which was the most important time in a kid's sports career is on the ride home. And
Wow, yeah.
yeah, and I saw it on, and it kind of, that resonated with me because it is. It's the time where you keep going. It's the time where you don't quit. It's the time where you accept losses.
Yep.
It's the time where you celebrate victories or you don't talk about baseball at all. And there's just so many rules in sports and life that kind of mirror each other that it sort of wrote itself,
Yeah, one of the first lessons in the book is always be ready, and it's from an iconic scene from the movie. Just tell me why you wanted to include this maxim and how you relate it back to the film.
I kind of wanted to throw a little Sandlot story in there, just one, I don't want it to be all about that, but
Right.
I figured people would love to hear that story, and that was kind of a big moment for me because that, you guys played the s'mores scene, but other than the s'mores scene, it's probably that, the Little League punks against me scene.
Yep.
And that,
When you point out Babe Ruth.
that's
Right.
true, yeah. Called shot. Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
yeah.
All right, there's a few. I don't want to brag.
Forget
guys.
all of your amazing moments.
That's right.
in the film.
So that one, became one of the more popular ones, and it wasn't written for me.
It wasn't written
It
for you.
wasn't written for me, and that's the story. Is that morning the director came to me and very dramatically tossed the script at me and said, "It's yours, kid." It originally was written for Benny, and he didn't. Throughout the process of filming, we were halfway through filming, you realized Benny was the hero and couldn't say these terrible things that, would be said to the opposite team, but he thought, who could? Ham.
Right, Ham can do it.
I can call him names.
How old were you when you filmed that?
I was 13. Wow. Yeah.
I mean,
so I was a teenager.
The way that you understood the nuance and you played just the comedy was so wise, almost,
thank you.
really incredible.
It's funny, I see behind the scenes of all of us, I'm like, wow, we weren't that young,
Yeah.
It was kind of a nice age to start, because
Yeah.
teens, it's, you got, I mean, come on, we all have young kids, and they're already smarter than us.
That's
They're 7 or
100%
whatever.
true. Talk to me about the magic of baseball and what made you fall in love with it. You were already a fan of the game before you started in this film.
Yeah, of course. Well, I'm from Boston, and being at Fenway, you feel the magic. And even, I always say, coming to New York, there's no Yankees without the Red Sox. There's no Red Sox without the Yankees. And when I saw the new Yankee Stadium, it was cool, but then the guy that I was with pointed and said, that's where the old one was,
Yeah.
where Babe Ruth hit all the home
Yeah.
runs. And I got the chills. And
Yeah.
that's the magic right there.
I wonder how Mets fans would feel about what you just said.
Mets was great too. I love all sports.
Before you go, I know we have
good.
some Met fans in the
Yeah,
house
yeah.
here. All right,
Okay.
so we want to do a little lightning round with baseball questions. All right, favorite baseball movie excluding The Sandlot?
Probably Major.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah,
all right,
keep going.
All right, favorite player of all time?
Babe Ruth.
Right.
Or Big Papi.
Big Papi for sure.
Babe
Okay.
Ruth when he played for the Red Sox.
That's right.
Oh, good answer.
Yeah.
Best ballpark food?
A hot dog.
For
Come
sure.
on, probably a Dodger dog. That's sacrilegious, but it's so good.
Oh, I don't even know what that is.
Dodger dog. The dog is longer than the bun, and it's
Oh.
just it's the best hot dog. Wow.
All right. And finally, your World Series prediction. Who wins it all this year?
So I got asked this. I'm going Red Sox LA.
Come on.
I know, I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh, what?
We'll see in the, in the ALCS, and, we'll win. I'm sorry.
I
Well, your
love
book
the
is gonna help-
enthusiasm and the bravado.
I love it. And your book helps just share that baseball magic with so many young people and learn lessons that they can apply in life. So thank you so much for being here.
Thanks so much for writing.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here,
Yes.
Patrick.
Read it to your kids.
We
Yes,
absolutely
we
will.
will.
Little Slugger's Guide to the Unwritten Rules of Baseball and Life goes on sale tomorrow.